don't. I don't see the benefit of losing my money because that's what's going to happen most of the time.
Okay. Well, that's not what happened this time.
Okay.
Okay. Rosa Dominguez, who is a 19-year-old college student, was on her way back from Arizona, bought two different scratch-off tickets at the same
gas station,
whatever.
Yeah.
Over $600,000 on two $5 tickets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Her life is set.
In 1 week, she won the lottery.
If she's smart.
Twice.
But would you say the same odds? It's not the same odds from a scratch-off ticket to the actual state lotto.
Oh yes, it is.
It's the same odds.
Yeah,
really?
especially the big ones that have the bigger prizes. You can look in the back there; it's ridiculous. And it might even be more difficult for scratch-offs because, generally speaking, scratch-offs are sold everywhere. Not all of them, but your bigger ones are going to be sold like weekly grants, stuff like that. They're going to be sold all over the country, not just regionally. Right, so Powerball, you only have Powerball in certain states. Well, almost every state has Powerball, right? Texas State Lottery is only in Texas, but you got Mega Millions. It's it's more regional. California has their own state lottery, so on and so forth. So the ones that are like the big lotteries that are statewide, just in the states, a little more difficult. But these the thing about the lottery tickets is that they only print out so many winners.
Yeah.
So there's maybe one that's mixed into 48 states. Whereas if you're playing the lottery, you at least get some kind of control of what numbers you have.
Where? What was her name again?
Rosa Dominguez.
Rosa. Where is this?
California.
When did this happen?
Last week, or some shit.
I wish she had a more non-ordinary name. I could go track her down.
You could probably look her up on the fucking internet.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Rico Suave her.
Hey, baby.
I'm gonna be like, I'm your Don Juan Flair.
Yeah.
I speak the Spanish.
Hey,
all I got to do, I figured it out. All I have to do
let's hear it.
Is I have to get her on the phone, okay?
Yep.
And I have to find an Antonio Banderas soundboard and use him to talk to her.
Yeah. Hello, baby.
Yes. Oh, she'll be all over it. She'll melt in her panties.
Maybe. All right. So we're sports fans, right? You like football. I kind of like football. Who's the greatest quarterback of the past, 10 years? 20 years.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Peyton Manning?
Yes.
Okay.
Peyton Manning, retired. He has found his second career.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to play some of this stupid phone. This couldn't be any quieter.
Presented by Capital One. Please welcome your host, Peyton Manning.
Did you watch this? I just watched the clip, so just listen to this shit. All right, Peyton.
Welcome to the ESPY Awards. I'm your host, Peyton Manning, and tonight I am honored to be following in the footsteps of all the other great ESPY hosts, timeless icons like Jimmy Smits, Jeff Foxworthy, and of course, Who's the Boss's Tony Danza. The only difference between me and those other guys, I knew when to retire.
He's got jokes.
Tonight is very special because this is the ESPY's 25th anniversary, right? 25 years. Amazing. Back when this show debuted, Michael Jordan's Bulls had just won their third consecutive championship. Simone Biles wasn't even born yet. And I still had my original neck. And this anniversary show is going to be different because the ESPY Awards are being hosted by a former athlete. Yep, the ESPYs finally got it right this year because normally some comedian or entertainer or Matthew Perry comes up here and just tears the athletes to shreds. Okay, I know what some of y'all are thinking, right? John Cena hosted the ESPYs last year, and he's an athlete.
Is he? Yeah, I agree with
Yeah. Flash actor.
John Cena is an athlete the same way that Ryan Lochte is a reliable witness. It's just not an accurate statement, right? Phelps, am I right? I'm right. Yeah. Thank you, Phelps. Yeah. Unfortunately, my brother Eli can't be here tonight because that's what I told the folks at the door. But I'm sure if Eli was here, he would like to tell you all. Hey. Look, I can give Eli a hard time. He's my brother, but I'm not going to rip on any of you guys, okay? I mean, these SB folks, they wanted me to say all this stuff to mock athletes and coaches. I said, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to do it. And here are a few of the jokes that I hated the most. Because I would never say these, ever. Like this one. Last year's LA Rams are the subject of the critically acclaimed docu-series All or Nothing. Spoiler, it's nothing. Come on. Rams new coach Sean McVay is here. Sean, people they wanted me to say that in Los Angeles of all places. I'm not doing that. And then there's this one, all right? They love this one, and I got to tell you, it's disgusting. This year, Aaron Rodgers delivered on his promise to the fans of Green Bay that the Packers would run the table. Also this year, Terrell Owens delivered on his promise to his bosses at Golden Corral that he would mop the floor. Come on, T.O. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that.
Are you laughing at least?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, good.
Hall of Fame next year for sure, I'm calling it.
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about these now. These are all New York Knicks jokes. And these SB folks, they begged me to do these. And I got to tell you, they absolutely make me sick. Check this out. Kristaps Porzingis couldn't believe how dysfunctional it is at Madison Square Garden, and that dude grew up in Latvia. What a terrible year for the Knicks. They had to escort a former legend out of the building for acting like a crazy person. Then there was that whole thing with Charles Oakley. Phil Jackson's Knicks are the most embarrassing thing to happen in New York sports. And that includes the time Mark Sanchez ran full steam up his teammate's anus and fumbled a football. Danica, can you believe they wanted me to say anus on TV, all right? I'm not going there. My kids are here. I want to keep this thing classy. Anus. Listen, I'm not just here as your host tonight. I'm also here as a fan. And I'm here to celebrate sports, and it's been an amazing year full of stories that I loved. I love that the Chicago Cubs finally won the World Series after 108 years.
Me too. Now we can stop talking about it.
I was going for the Indians.
I love that Sidney Crosby led the Pittsburgh Penguins to the Stanley Cup for the second year in a row.
You got nothing good.
I love that Serena Williams won the Australian Open while carrying a child.
This is a good one.
How about this?
Fuck off, Ad.
Stop making this decadent.
You stop making this decadent low-carb ball sack.
Goodbye.
Child.
Serena Williams won Wimbledon while carrying a child. Yep.
I mean,
That's the
that's
setup.
even more impressive than 2 years ago when the Denver Broncos defense won the Super Bowl while carrying me. That's right.
Pretty good.
I'm not an idiot, all right? I'm aware of these things. Okay, Von Miller, thanks again, pal. I owe you. I love that the Final Five won the most Olympic medals of any U.S. women's gymnastics team ever.
Have I ever told you, real quick, speaking of Serena Williams,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting which one's which.
Serena is the better one.
Which one's the one who just married the white dude?
I think it's Serena.
Is it?
I think so.
I have a strange attraction to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because one of my friends, he tells me how ugly she is. Like, she's like the ugliest woman on the planet. I have
They're
a
not
strange
very pretty.
But I have a strange. Have you ever thought
They
someone
have
was
some very
attraction?
athletic bodies, though.
Is there anyone ever you've been attracted to that you're like, everybody else would think she's ugly and you're just like, I don't know why I like her.
Not that I can think of off the top of my
I
head.
think everybody's got one
I'm
of those.
sure. I just can't think of anybody off the top of my
If
head.
you're listening, Serena. Or Venus, I guess I'll take you too.
Either one. You both kind of the same. All right. It gets nasty here in a minute. Well, not nasty, but
Hey, when you're done with that, I want you to, if you think that's funny.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Saturday Night Live bit with Peyton Manning?
I think so. But
Where he did the football camp. You need to look that up.
We're going to get to that, yeah.
And our gymnastics team was so dominant that Kevin Durant told me he wants to play for them next year.
The look on Kevin Durant's face.
Don't worry, I'll YouTube this later when I get home. I'll watch it.
Salty. He was mad, a motherfucker.
It was funny.
I thought so.
Oh, damn.
And I got to tell you, I don't think you'd start for that team, Kevin. Yeah. Russell Westbrook, what do you think?
Jesus.
And the same thing. Westbrook, same thing. Those two guys are pissed.
Get over it.
That's what I'm saying.
And finally,
Fuck you.
You're men who play a sport.
Because I'm being forced to say it, I love that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick won their 5th Super Bowl. All right, enough of that crap. Enough of that, all right?
Yeah.
Enough of that. But you know, I really do feel for the Falcons. Because, you know, I've been there. I know how tough it is to lose the Super Bowl. But I'm telling you, I believe in the Falcons. I believe in Matt Ryan, Dan Quinn, and I know in my heart the Falcons will be back, right? The Falcons will be back. And I want the Falcons to hear that from me now, at the beginning of the show, because I know they'll stop paying attention 3/4 of the way in.
Oh, my God.
Nice. That's kind of what they seem to do. Devontae Freeman, don't leave yet. Stay with me. There's a lot of show left. All right, I'm kidding, all right? Relax. Listen, I'm not in the NFL anymore. I'm not rivals with the Patriots or the Falcons. Right now, my only rivals are in the insurance game. And I play for Team Nationwide.
Because
and
it's on your side.
I
Yeah.
compete with Flo from Progressive, Mr. Discount Double Check, Aaron Rodgers. And that damn Aflac duck.
Who's there, by the way?
Yeah?
There's a duck there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Where's the gecko?
That's what I'm saying.
He's the most memorable one.
Yeah.
How did the duck get a better seat than DeAndre Jordan? I don't get that. I didn't realize they were getting a real duck either. That's, wow. And listen, I know people think that I do too many commercials, okay? But I just want to tell the haters out there, you're not going to get to me, all right? And there's no chance you're going to make me sweat. Not with all the hydrating electrolytes that I get from Gatorade Fierce.
So, yeah.
Way to plug it at the end.
I think Peyton Manning has found his second career.
You need to do the football camp.
Now, well, listen, did you remember when he did the Justin Bieber roast? No, who was it? Which roast was it? Anyway.
I'm going to say,
it's one where he roasted Ann Coulter.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
Let's see here. Peyton and
SNL. I think it's United. It might be United Way. Let me see.
we'll get So here, where is it here?
Yeah, here it is. Peyton Manning funny SNL clip. It's the football one.
All right. Yes.
United Way parody. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll do that one.
And Coulter, if you're here, who's scaring the crows away from our crops?
Fuck me, that's loud.
Last year we had Martha Stewart, who sells sheets, and now we have Ann Coulter, who cuts eye holes in them.
That's not Peyton Manning.
Looks like she's having a good time. I haven't seen you laugh this hard since Trayvon Martin got shot.
That's sounds like David Spade.
Culture is here, which can mean only one thing. Someone must have said her name 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
First of all, as a feminist, I can't support everything that's being said up here tonight. But as somebody that hates Ann Coulter, I'm delighted.
Ann Coulter is one of the most repugnant, hateful, hatchet-faced bitches alive. But it's not too late to change, Ann. You could kill yourself.
Ann Coulter has written 11 books, 12 if you count Mein Kampf.
Ann Coulter looks so much like a truck stop transvestite whore that I saw Jeff Ross run to an ATM just before the show.
Ann hopes the Republicans can hold on to the House so she can continue to haunt it. She seems stiff and conservative, but Ann gets wild in the sheets. Just ask the Klan.
Ann's against gay marriage. What's your thinking on that? If I can't get a husband, they shouldn't either?
It's 56 days to Halloween.
God damn.
But I see that Ann Coulter's already in her skeleton costume.
Is Pete white? Is he black? Ann Coulter needs to know if she can decide if she hates him.
Why is Ann Coulter here tonight? Answer? Because the Right to Lifers wanted everyone to see what an abortion looks like up close.
I just realized that I am not the only athlete up here tonight. As you all know, earlier this year, Ann Coulter won the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, man. Peyton's got some jokes, man. He can work on his delivery a little bit, but still.
Yep.
All right, which one is it? Which one?
It's United Way.
All right, Manning.
You know, I'm looking at a picture of Ann Coulter right now.
She's hideous.
This picture of her right here is actually not that bad.
The fact that you have to say not that bad.
Well, I mean, here, look. Okay.
No, she's hideous.
Oh, that picture's not that bad.